Looking for an adrenaline rush? Check out our latest video on the top 10 bank heists in history. From daring escapes to unimaginable riches, this video has it all. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any of our future content. Let's dive into the world of notorious bank robbers together. 10. The Dunbar Armored Robbery, stolen $18.9 million. In 1997, a gang of 6 men pulled off the largest cash heist in U.S. history, led by Alan Pace, the worst safety inspector ever hired by Dunbar Armored Trucking Company. Pace was cunning enough to learn the timing of the security cameras at the Dunbar facility in Los Angeles and evade them. He then enlisted his childhood friends to help him break into the vault, overpowering 2 guards on their lunch breaks and stealing $18.9 million. Their plan was almost perfect, but a careless mistake cost them everything. One of the robbers loaned some of the stolen cash to a friend without removing the original straps, leading to their downfall. 9. The United California Bank Heist, stolen $30 million. Emil Dincio, a seasoned criminal from Ohio, joined forces with 6 others and flew to California in 1972. They rented a townhouse and devised a plan to rob a bank where they believed President Richard Nixon kept a multi-million-dollar slush fund. After blowing up the vault, they escaped with $30 million worth of cash and valuables, leaving no trace behind. They thoroughly cleaned the townhouse before leaving. However, their plan fell apart when they gave a large tip to a taxi driver, revealing their location to the police, who eventually caught up with them. 8. The British Bank of the Middle East Robbery, stolen $20 million to $50 million. In 1976, during the Lebanese Civil War, a group of thieves seized an opportunity to earn a large sum of money and successfully executed their plan. They used explosives to break into the British Bank of the Middle East through the wall of a nearby Catholic church. Skilled locksmiths aided in opening the vault, and the robbers made off with a grand total of $44.5 million worth of cash, gold bars, stocks, jewels, and other valuable items. What's even more astonishing is that none of the thieves were apprehended and the stolen items were never found. 7. The Northern Bank Robbery, stolen $41 million. It was just 1 week before Christmas in 2004, and things were getting festive in Belfast, Northern Ireland. But for 2 bank managers, the holiday season was about to turn into a nightmare. A group of robbers dressed up as police officers barged into their homes, taking their families hostage. The robbers then ordered the managers to report to work as usual the next day. When the day was over, the managers were forced to let the thieves into the bank, where they proceeded to make off with a whopping 26.5 million British pounds in cash and foreign currency. 6. The Brink's-Mat burglary, stolen $41 million. Can you believe that Britain's most infamous bank heist was actually an inside job? In 1983, a sneaky security guard named Anthony Black led a group of robbers into Brink's-Mat's warehouse at Heathrow Airport in London. These thieves quickly tied up the other guards and, to their surprise, found more than just money. Gold and diamonds were also up for grabs, and they made off with a whopping $41 million in loot. But get this, on their way out, they actually wished the guards a Merry Christmas. Talk about brazen. Unfortunately, most of the robbers were caught, yet the gold remains missing, like a needle in a haystack. 5. The Banco Central burglary, stolen $71.6 million. Yes, the 2005 Banco Central burglary in Fortaleza, Brazil, was recognized by the Guinness Book of World Records as the world's greatest bank robbery at the time. The robbers spent months planning and executing the heist, which involved digging a 256-foot tunnel from a rented house to the bank's vault. The thieves used the cover of a fake landscaping business to avoid arousing suspicion and worked in secret to dig the tunnel, which was reinforced with wood and plastic to prevent collapse. Once inside the vault, they stole several containers holding a total of 160 million Brazilian real, which was worth around $71.6 million at the time. 4. The Securitas Depot robbery, stolen $83 million. In 2006, Britain experienced the largest cash robbery in its history, which occurred at a security services company warehouse located in Kent. The robbers had an inside man who filmed the Securitas Depot's interior in preparation for the heist. Clad in elaborate masks, the the robbers took a strategic approach and kidnapped the branch manager, holding his family hostage as well. The kidnappers coerced the manager into giving them access to the cash cages, and they made off with a staggering amount of approximately $83 million. 3. The Knightsbridge security deposit robbery, stolen $97 million. Valerio Vixay, a notorious criminal already wanted for more than 50 armed robberies in Italy, nearly executed the perfect heist in London in 1987. With an accomplice, he posed as a customer seeking to rent a safe deposit box at a bank. Once inside the vault, they revealed their true intentions and brandished guns, overpowering the bank manager and guards. They then posted a closed sign on the bank door and allowed friends to enter and break into as many safe deposit boxes as possible, taking millions of dollars in cash and valuables. Vixay fled to South America, believing he had gotten away with the crime, but fate caught up with him when he returned to England to ship his beloved Ferrari to his new home. 2. The Dar es Salaam bank heist, stolen $282 million. The 2007 robbery at the Dar es Salaam Bank, a private financial institution in Baghdad, remains a mystery to this day, with very few details available. It is unclear why the bank had such a large amount of American currency on hand at the time of the robbery. However, it is believed that the theft was carried out by a group of bank guards. The government suspected that the robbers had connections with local police and militias, which allowed them to evade detection and pass through numerous checkpoints across Baghdad unnoticed. Unfortunately, no new information has been released regarding the whereabouts of the stolen money or the culprits responsible for the heist. 1. The Central Bank of Iraq robbery, stolen over $920 million. The largest bank heist in history took place in Baghdad, orchestrated by the infamous Iraqi dictator, Saddam Hussein. Just one day before the start of the Iraq War in 2003, Saddam sent 3 large trucks to the central bank, accompanied by his son Qusay, with a handwritten note requesting the withdrawal of almost $1 billion to keep it safe from enemy hand. The money was then loaded into vans and driven away. Although most of the stolen cash was eventually recovered during the ensuing raids, there's more to the story. American soldiers tasked with counting the illicit loot took advantage of the situation and made off with hundreds of thousands of dollars for themselves and their families. However, their actions didn't go unnoticed, and 35 service members were later caught and found guilty. So, that's it for today. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and click the bell button to get all the latest updates.